Hey Joe.
So what's the deal anyway with women these days? If you're looking pretty good and your stats are nice because, life is a game like an RPG, you're looking good, your stats are nice, and a lady's not even taking the time to ask you out, not even taking the time to ask you to Applebee's or maybe even a slice of pizza, does that mean they lost hope? Like, why are all these women so hopeless these days?
Hey Joe.
Not that there's anything wrong with it, but I feel like these days there's like a lot of down low guys running around, if you know what I mean. And I'm not talking about the brothers, I'm talking about everyone equally in terms of dudes. I just say this because, like, man to man, dude to dude, right? If I'm a guy, why would I be infatuated with another dude's Rocky Johnson? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. A lot of dudes out here, just between you and me, they're really infatuated by other dudes' Rocky Balboas for some reason. Me, I know that's the last thing on my mind, just being a real, real ass G. I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Hey Joe.
Ladies and gentlemen, we live in a brave new world, a futuristic society, if you will. In this society, we're at the stage now where we can grow our own foods. This just in, I've heard that nowadays we can grow chickens in a lab, laboratory chickens coming to a store near you. I kind of feel mixed about this. On one hand, no chickens have to die. But on the other hand, where are they getting the DNA to make these chickens? Are they just like randomly taking DNA from unsuspecting chickens and making chicken babies out of this stuff? It's like, how would you feel? You're doing your thing, you're in your room, you're jerking your chicken, you're jerking your chicken, and all of a sudden somebody, without your knowledge or consent, takes your DNA out of the trash can and makes a test tube baby from your DNA. That's like biological rape. And on that note, now I know how Big Boss felt. So, Solid Snake, Liquid Flake, I love you, but you gotta go. Hey Joe, what's the deal with all these social justice warriors? Many of the migrants camping out in NYC right now are black. But where's Black Lives Matters? Oh, I guess that's right. I guess not all Black Lives Matter. Only a select few. Like Booker T. Washington's talented 10. Hey Joe, what's the best part of playing yourself? You always win. Hey Joe, what's the best part of losing all your power? You let the other guy do all the heavy lifting. Hey Joe, so the perfect triple X episode just happened for me, man. So, I'm at my place. We could say it was Korean Barbecue Monday. I'm at my place doing the Korean barbecue, jerking some chicken. And then all of a sudden, I hear all these loud noises outside my apartment. I go out to look. I don't see anyone. I turn to my left, and out my window, I see her like a fucking angel ascending to the 5th, 6th story. This construction worker, maintenance worker lady wearing all yellow with the white hat. It was like crazy, son. And I'm thinking, God damn it, in a perfect world, if the world was more like pornography, what would have happened next? We would have had some jazz music, some nice music. She would have took her shirt off. I would have took my shirt off. She would have took her pants off. I would have took my pants off. She would have like stepped over off of that lift over to my place, or maybe I would have stepped over off of my place onto that lift, and we would have been wrong. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. Hey Joe, what's the deal these days with people always accusing moi of choosing sides? Like, what are the sides? Is it like mashed potatoes? Is it french fries, coleslaw, green beans, macaroni casserole? I have no idea what these people are talking about with these sides, switching sides. Can someone please educate me and tell me what are the sides? I am dying to know, you guys, what are the sides? Hey Joe, I've heard traditionally speaking, from a guy named Chris Rock, you might have heard of him. Traditionally speaking, it's a father's job to keep his daughter off the pole. And in that same regard, if we're going to play fair in the interest of fairness, if we're going to keep it totally equal, totally fucking unsexist, then that means if it's a father's job to keep his daughter off the pole, it's a mother's job to keep her son off the streets. If a father's job is about morality, then a mother's job is about finance, man. We all know the moms control the bag in the house. If you've ever been in a marriage, if you've ever been in a two-parent household, I know many of you haven't, but if you've ever been in a two-parent household, it's the mom who controls the bag. So this is a message to all the moms all over the world, especially my mom watching this at home. Yo, mom, what's up with that allowance? Can I get a little bit of financial freedom in this motherfucker? How am I supposed to learn about money if you never give me money? I'm talking about financial responsibility. Hey Joe, so I was DJing last night. I'm a DJ. I DJ sometimes, a lot of times actually. I'm pretty fucking good. I think everyone knows at this point. So anyway, man, I was DJing last night for this lady. And, during my set, this lady that I was DJing for, she was like, yo, you should play the song Let's Get Physical. But I was like, hey man, I would never get physical. I'm a fucking Buddhist. Hey Joe, so yesterday, man, I bought in some chocolate. Not anything fancy. It wasn't anything crazy. It wasn't dark chocolate. It wasn't fucking white chocolate. Just, some regular old chocolate bars. It wasn't even a lot. It was like a small 3-ounce bag of fucking chocolate bars, man. But I hadn't had chocolate in so long because, I'm a healthy eater these days. But my body, it immediately betrayed me. It was like, dude, what are you doing? You're killing us. I've had the bubble guts for like the past 2 days because of this chocolate, man. I'm still farting as we speak. Man, when I take a shit, it smells like the fucking Dickens. But just saying, man, you gotta stay away from that chocolate. The chocolate is no good. I know there's some chocolate that's good for you, but it's few and far in between. So moral of this story is chocolate bad. Hey Joe, so I was at the supermarket yesterday and I saw this cute lady. She was like so cute, Joe. I was like, oh my God, she was skinny. She had long hair, kind of a little muscular. You know what I'm saying? She was fucking nice, man. And so I was like, man, I want to get this lady's attention. I got to do something. So I started, swinging my hips and, doing all my best moves and showing all my best clues and hints, but she didn't even like invite me out to Applebee's or anything. She didn't even invite me for like a slice of pizza, didn't want to treat me to like any lasagna or nothing. I got nothing, Joe. So it's like, man, are my moves not working anymore? It's like I used to have moves like Jagger. You know, when I was younger, my moves were like bam, bam, bam. So now I'm thinking like, damn, what's wrong with my moves? Because it's just not working anymore. And then the epiphany, a thought occurred to me, Joe. Maybe, just maybe, I should use my words, you know, my vocabulary, you know, vocabulary, vocab. It was a great song by the Fugees. Gotta try those words, man. Maybe next time. Hey, Joe. So I was talking to my uncle the other day, man. And my uncle, he's such a perfectionist, man. Nothing's ever good enough for this guy, right? And this guy just criticizing me and the choices that I made in my life. And he's like, oh, Kai, you wasted your entire life. You should have did this. You should have did that. You should have had this money. You should have had that. You wasted your entire life. And I'm looking back at my uncle and I say to him, hey, man, lucky for me, I'm part cat. I got 8 more to go. Waka waka. Tails up. Hey Joe, so I was hanging out with one of my friends yesterday. I'm not gonna lie, she's a sex worker, right? She does the porno thing. It's pretty cool, you know, it's whatever. Anyway, she's talking to me and she's like, hey man, she's asking me a question because she knows I'm pretty good with all of that. You know, I know a lot, you know, I'm a pretty wise guy. Not to say that I'm a now, but whatever. I digress. Anyway, she's asking me, hey man, should I continue making solo movies, you know, or should I continue making movies with another male partner? And me, I'm telling her, yo bro, just go solo because at the end of the day, A, that's more money for you, B, less risk of disease, and C, here's the big one, you guys. I know it's rough, but okay, so dudes, this is a secret, man. I'm not supposed to be telling you this. Dudes are not really into ladies with a lot of high body counts. I know it's fucked up, I know, because dudes are sluts themselves, but that is the situation. So here it is, man. If you go solo, you get to still be a porn star while also having a low body count, while also meaning you can get married to that guy that you like, but he's kind of like shy because he's just like, oh, I'm not sure about your body count and your disease factor. So you get the best of both worlds. You get to eat your cake. You have your cake and you get to eat it too, man. So, hey. Hey, Joe. So I was practicing my Spanish yesterday and I learned a new vocabulary word. Are you ready for it? Okay, here goes. No speaking English? No speaking English? No speaking English? Hey Joe, how many guys does it take to challenge a real man to a fucking exhibition bout? The answer, 6 or 7, depending on how deep your graffiti crew is. You know, back in my day, Joe, we like to settle the score 1 versus 1. Mano and mano. But these days, I'm a Buddhist, so I can't even street fight. And if I did, you'd have to pay me. You gotta pay to play, bitch. Hey Joe, have you ever heard the expression, what did the fox say? Well, I got a new one for you. What did the bitch say? Give up? Because bitches don't know words, Joe. It's a vocabulary joke. Learn some English. Jeez. Hey Joe, why did the coyote refuse to date the librarian? You give up? Because she was too short. You gotta be at least this tall and, a certain height and weight requirement to ride this ride, if you know what I'm saying. Uh, it's not for my personal safety, it's for yours. I wouldn't want anyone to think I was fucking dating a child, you freak. Hey Joe, you know what really grinds my gears these days? AIDS commercials. So I was sitting back watching an episode of AEW Dynamite today, and during the commercials, a fucking AIDS commercial came up, and it was like fucking the most horrific thing I've ever seen. Not because I'm afraid deathly of AIDS, but just the commercial, man. It was a little bit too cheery for my taste, man. It was like everybody was smiling, having a good time. Everyone was wearing white and shit. It was like I was watching some fucking tampon commercial, and we all know having a period is one of the most dirtiest things a fucking earthling can experience. And like AIDS is way dirtier than a period, man. It's just like that's fucking death, man. So I'm just saying, dude, if I was in charge of the AIDS commercials, I wouldn't be all happy-go-lucky. We're all wearing white, man. No, man. My AIDS commercials will be vastly different. We'd be wearing black. Blood will be everywhere. Motherfuckers will be dying by the truckloads, man, because that's AIDS. AIDS is not a party, you guys. AIDS is a bad situation. Let's make it look like that so, we can get the kids to doing what they're supposed to do. Capiche? Capiche. Hey Joe, why did the chicken cross the road? Because she wants to see her cock-a-doodle-doo! Hey Joe, why did the wound in my back never heal? Because society forgot to take out the knife. Hey Joe, I get no respect, I tell ya. So yesterday, I was at the library, man, and this old guy, this old fart, he was coughing all over my face. And that's like, man, I had to say to the guy, bro, your breath is so degoutant, so putrid, you could put a hole through the ozone layer. Hey Joe, what if we lived in a world where there were no signs? I'm still trying to figure out the mystery of these signs. I've been asking all around. Till this day, nobody knows what the signs. But imagine, Joe, what if we lived in a world where you can mix your fucking corn with your green beans, your macaroni and cheese with your black-eyed peas? Imagine, Joe. Imagine. I guess these people who don't like to mix sides, I guess they're just not into the combination platter. It's probably an Asian thing. On that note, I'll see you at the Korean barbecue. Hey Joe, so I was walking down the street earlier today, and these two Christians were behind me, and they were talking shit. It was a Asian Christian, and a Vatos Locos Mexicano Christian. So I took out my fucking gun, and I shot him in the chest. And I immediately felt a confidence boost, like right after, Joe. Let me tell you, Joe, it was very refreshing. Where my Hindus at? I know my Hindus can feel me right now. Any Hindus in the audience? Where are my Hindus at? I know you guys feel what I'm talking about right now. This all happened on a Sunday, no less. So you know what they say, man. If you shoot a Christian in the chest on a Sunday, that's double points. Bang, 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 bang. You know what I'm saying? What, you Christians, y'all thought we were going to forget about that? You guys thought that we forgot about the Crusades, motherfucker? You thought we forgot about the Crusades, motherfucker? Come on, man. Shit was yesterday for some of us. Seriously though, Christians, I know how you guys are. I know you guys are like, ooh, blah, 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 blah. But seriously, Christians, don't fucking make me roll up in your church and start acting a fool, because you know I got many dreams, and that's one of them. That's one of my unfulfilled dreams, and it can happen anytime I want to, at any Sunday that I want to, Christians. So don't fuck up. And let's be real about it, Christians. Let's just be real about it. You won't do shit about it because Jesus told you to turn that other cheek when you see it coming. So I'm just saying, you won't do shit about it. Don't get beat like your deity used to. Zeus!
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully some children in the audience. Non-sexually speaking, you guys. Non-sexually speaking. You know, that's not really a certain demographics rap sheet. That belongs to another demographic. Come on, you guys. You didn't forget. Hopefully some fucking ravens, you know, some puppies, some cats, some kitty cats, some fucking leeches, snakes, alligators, you know, raptors, some fishes, whatever, man. Hopefully you guys all enjoyed that. Oh, so sweet. 2023 Hey Joe comedy special. I had a lot of fun making it. I hope you guys had a lot of fun listening and laughing. Yeah, man. Hey Joe 2023. I guess I'd also like to take this time to thank my fucking wonderful co-hosts, I guess you could call them, the people who inspired this fucking album. So many of them. I don't know you personally. You're out there somewhere. Hopefully you fucking get a chance to listen to this because it's about you, motherfucker. I hope you enjoyed that. I did. So once again, a big shout out to Queens. I'm not gonna say where specifically, but you can probably figure it out. Because now this outro is in the future, but this video is from the past. Doing a little time travel right now, it's whatever, it's not a big deal. But yeah. A great thing about this whole time travel situation, even though this video was created for people from the past, motherfuckers are stupid, so I'm pretty sure I can still use this for people in the future. Can't wait. See you soon.
Tiger style.
Tiger style. Yo.
Boom, boom. Drive slow, homie.
Mic check. Mic check.
Mike, check.
They shooting. Regular.